All right, welcome to our part 2 of the Everything Algebra for grade 12. Hello? Okay, let's keep the mics muted. Rita Bile. All right, let's keep our mics muted until you have a question. Okay. All right. So, everything algebra. I said in our part 1 that this thing has 6 parts. Okay, and we tried, because of time, we looked at quite a lot, inequalities. We did quite some good work. Surds. All right, we were on surds. And I want us to try, please try this question for me. I want to see what you guys will do. It's 3 marks. Please try it for me. Remember, this is grade 11. Okay? But there's a bit of grade 12 concept there. Try it for me, 3 marks. Let's see what you got up your sleeves. Are you guys winning? Tell me something. Can you guys see my screen? My network is a bit unstable here. Can you see my screen? I can't see your messages though. Tyback, send me a WhatsApp. Can you see my screen? I'm having a problem with my monitor here. If you can hear me. Anybody on the extra class? Send me a WhatsApp quickly. Just let me know you can see my screen. Okay, thank you. So you can see me. All right. Deslohono, you can see me. Okay. I'm just having a problem with my monitor here, so I couldn't see what's going on. All right. Thank you, Kaya. Great. You guys can see me. All right. That's what matters. Although I cannot see you. So if there's any, for now, if there's any issue, those of you that are on the extra class, please just send me a WhatsApp until my system comes back on. All right, but we are working since you can see. Check this. What would I do? Interesting piece of question. Just like we're doing with the grade 11s now. Anytime you see the exponent, we need to separate. So we have 2x plus 1. This we started doing from grade 10. And then we add some spice to it in grade 12. Check this. I can split this as 2 to the power x times 2 to the power 1 plus 2 to the power x. I can also split the 3 to the power y. All right? It gives me 3 to the power y times 3 to the power 2. Now, I'm going to find out something is common. Something is very common here. Do you notice 2 to the power x is common? I have 2 to the power x. I have 2 to the power x. Oh, so that's common on the left. What about this? Common on the right-hand side. So let's bring that out. What do we have left? 2 plus 1. You let me know. Okay, right now I can see what you are singing. And 9 minus 1. So 2 to the power x multiplied by 3 plus 3 to the, equals to 3 to the power y. But I'm looking for x and y. Now, please take note. The equal sign in math is very important. You must understand. It is actually telling you that whatever is on the left can be written as what's on the right. That's what equal sign means. Some of us just write it and think it's just, like that. No. It means whatever is on the x is therefore equal to what's on the y. All right, let's check this. Now, from here, there are two ways of doing this. But let's do this. 2 to the power x times 3 to the power 1. This one can be written as 2 to the power 3 times times 3 to the power y. Do you notice, look at the left and the right hand side. The bases are the same. So what we do is we compare the exponents. This is one way of doing it. It means that therefore x equals to 3 and y equals to 1. That is one way of doing it. In case you are confused, I'm going to try to find you. I have 2 to the power x multiplied by 3. Let me try to find some of you here. Let's put all the ones with variable on one side. If I divide by 3 to the power y, I'll have that right. And this would be 8 over 3. Check this. 2 to the power x over 3 to the power y is 2 to the power 3 over 3 to the power 1. Again, the left-hand side and the right-hand side are said to be the same because of the equal sign. This can now only happen if x is equal to 3 and y equals to 1. Talk to me, are we okay? Are we okay? Yes, Mapolo. Talk to me. You were raising your hand. Is it a question or you are letting me know you are okay? All right. Everybody seems to be okay. No questions. Beautiful. That's what I love. That is what I love. No question. So we're going to do quite a few of these type of questions. Okay? Let's see this one. Let's see this one. Given that 3 to the power 2m, all right, is 3p over 3 minus p, where p cannot be p cannot be 3. Please, it makes sense for them to say p cannot be 3. Once p is 3, this whole thing becomes undefined. If p is 3, we have a denominator of 0, and this whole thing becomes undefined. So calculate the value of m. This is quite easy now. If p is 1,5, okay, 1.4.1. Here we're still playing. This is not maths. 3, 1,5 over 3 minus 1,5. Let's see. I know you are going to use a calculator. This is 4,5 over 1,5. 3 to the power 2m. All right. So what is 4,5 over 1,5? That's 4.5. Divide. That's just 3. All right. 3 to the power 1. Since the bases are the same, what do? We equate the exponent. And what is m? M is half. Calculate the value of p if m is 0. 3 to the power 2 multiplied by 0 is 3p over 3 minus p. What is this? 3 to the power 0 is 1. That you must not forget. All right, so these are just free questions. Since I'm not asking you to do it, I'm just quickly doing so we can save time. If I move the p over, it becomes 4p equals to 3. And p is 3 over 4. Thumbs up if you're okay. These are baby stuffs, you know. These are the kind of questions you really pray. Bukan, are you saying it's all right? If you are saying it's all right, you just send a thumbs up. If you have a question, then you raise your hand. All right, this one is easy, man. Yes, Bukan, you have something to say?
No, it was a mistake.
Okay, no problem. You're welcome. And you are forgiven. 6 marks. I'd love you to try here. It's algebra, guys. Everything algebra. 6 marks. Let's see you try. 5 marks. 5 minutes. If you are done, say you're done and share your answers. Yolanda? Okay, catch us on this next question. Okay? You just logged in. Catch us on this next one. Once you're done, let me know. Share answers. I'd love to see your answers. All right. Okay, I'm seeing a message. Let's see. X equals to 3, 1, x equals to 3, there's 3 or 3,22. All right, so there's so many answers. Let's see. Let's see quickly. What would I do here? All right, looking at this, what I would do is to always work with a prime base. That's what I would do. So I have 4 to the power x plus 2 to the power x equals to 8. That's the question, 6 marks. It must be pretty interesting for you to have 6 marks. All right, let's see. This is what I would do as a person. 2 to the power 2x plus 2 to the power x, all right, equals to 8 multiplied by 2 to the power x, because I'm expanding, plus 8. Now, watch this 2 to the power 2x. Rewrite this. Always rewrite this as this. Plus 2 to the power x. I'm going to move this other one over. Okay. Minus 8 equals to 0. Interesting. Let 2 to the power x be equal to k. K squared plus k minus 8k minus 8. So k squared minus 7k. Oh, it's a trinomial. No wonder. So what are my factors? 8 and 1. It is minus there and plus there. I hope it makes sense. That's why it's 6 marks. K therefore is equal to 8, or k equals to negative 1. But what is k? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. What is k? What is k? K is 2 to the power x. Oh, beautiful. Or 2 to the power x. 2 to the power x equals to 8. Or let's say 2 to the power 3. Quickly. Oh, you guys, some of you got it right. Here, there is no solution. 6 marks. 6 marks. Are we okay? I've got 2 hands up there. I've got Bokan. Guys, can you see my screen? Maybe someone else is now sharing. I have a problem with my network. Yeah. Someone has decided to take over the class. Is my screen visible now? Awesome. All right. Okay, look at the steps. Look at the steps and let me know quickly. Look at the steps. First, I broke down the 4. Okay. Shalane. Talk to me.
So, sir, what if we approach the question like in a different way? Would we still be able to like get this class?
Okay, wait. Yes. Your mic is not so clear. What if we
like approach the question differently? Like the way I found my X is different to the way you found your X.
as long as your 3, as long as the mathematical principle is correct. As long as the mathematical principle, you are not killing maths. Okay? Yes. Send me your solution. I want to see what you did so I can correct you and see if it's wrong. Because we could get 3, but process is wrong. Okay? All right, that's
so
very...
What I did like for the first...
Okay, let's share. Hold on. Let me create... We are learning. Let everybody learn. So let's see. I'm going to create a fresh page. This is Charmaine's work. All right. For the first step, talk to me. Talk me through.
So for the first step, I did the 2 to the power 2x plus 2 to the power x is equal to 2 to the power 3 bracket 2 to the power of x plus 1.
Beautiful.
And then from there, I factorized on the left-hand side, right? So I said 2 to the power of x bracket 2 to the power of x plus 1 is equals to 2 to the power of 2 bracket 2 to the power of x plus 1. And then I divided both sides by 2 to the power of x plus 1.
All right.
And then from there, I will put 2 to the power of 3, and then I just take.
All right. This is quite smart and nice. I'm only worried about something though. I'll tell you, this is quite beautiful. I'm only worried about something. The fact that it is a quadratic, right? And we are getting 2 values of x. And then we discarded 1. In some other case, we may not be discarding. And your answer will only give you 1 answer. Like this one gives you straight 1 answer. But there's another answer hiding somewhere which you need to discard. The reason is because of this exponent. Okay? Because that, like we said earlier on, can be written as 2. Once I do this exposes the whole question to me that I should be thinking about 2 what? Solutions. I'll give you a very good example. Charmaine, well done. I love your thinking pattern. Check this. If I write this, I'm going to do this in 2 ways. A learner could say divide both sides by x. And this learner would have x equals to 1. Is this learner wrong? No. Is this learner totally correct? No. Check. What if a learner then does this? Do you notice I have 2 solutions here? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to bring to your attention.
Yes, Yeah, I can't see it.
You get what I'm trying to argue, right?
Yes.
Okay. But good thinking there. Good thinking. But here it gives me one solution straight. But I figure that in this question, the examiner is actually looking for two solutions. All right? And one should be discarded because it is a quadratic. Quadratic should give you two. But lovely thinking there. Lovely thinking. Guys, I hope we learned as well. So this is probably half the work. All right, but I love what... Let me show you something. Please, guys, watch. Just to show you that there are two solutions. What if I do this? 2 to the power x. Watch this. All right, continue from where Charmaine did. Minus 2 to the power 3. Now, I'll have equal to... I brought that one over. What's common? 2 to the power x plus 1. 2 to the power x minus 2 to the power 3. Do you see I'm creating both solutions already? So it's either this equals to 0 or... I hope this makes sense. Once you divide, we automatically cancel one solution. X equals to 3. 2 to the power x equals to negative 1. No solution because a to the power x is always greater than 0 if a is greater than 0 and x is an element of real numbers. This is now, do you see how I transformed your solution? Charmaine?
Yes, I can see how you actually think it.
Yes. So that solution was a bit incomplete, but well done. I'm clapping for you to even see that. But this would have been more appropriate. When it comes to quadratic, examiner is testing you. This is actually a very beautiful question. 6 marks. All right. Great. Do you want to try this 3 marks question for me? Quickly. We are going to get to simultaneous now. Some people struggle with simultaneous, but I just love practicing. You know, that's one thing I love to do. I love to give a lot of questions for us to practice. Ritabile, you said your steps are correct, but your answer is wrong, so you'll be losing marks. Remember, we don't want to lose marks. So guys, this is to show you that we need to keep practicing, right? All right, already we have difference in answers. Lumka says 4, Yolanda says 3. Guys, you can always test your answers as well. Come on, I need more answers. We are almost 30 in class. right? I'm seeing more 3s than 4s. Spay, oh, Spay's in tears. Come on, Spay. Why would you be crying? Is it because of maths? Don't do that. Come on, Spay. You can't be crying. It's just maths. Okay, Spay. Let's see. Look, every time you see this exponent, let's try to use the k thing. It might just help you to see things better. Spay, do you realize if I say let 3 to the power x be equal to k, this thing looks better. It is 2k because that's k. 81 minus k, check. Bring the k over, what do you have? 3k equals to 81. Divide both sides by 3. Are you seeing that I'm done? But what is k? 3 to the power what? X equals to 27. Are you seeing that, Spade, that there's no need to cry for maths? You're supposed to be hugging maths. 3 marks. Check, my beautiful learners. We're done. Yes, Lumka? Lumka, talk to more. Hi.
Welcome. So when we dealing with that type of equation, we always have to use the k method.
You don't have to use it. The k only makes it look nicer and easier to see. Do you notice immediately I wrote 2k equals to 81 minus k, it became a math lit question.
Okay, I realize the thing.
All right. So that's the whole idea. Patrick, your hand is up. Patrick? Okay. Hands down. Oh, beautiful one here. Yes, Patrick? While Patrick is talking, you can please write this down. Patrick, are you saying something?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. We have a question here now. What would you do here? Let me give you 4 minutes. Guys, I don't want to do questions. So all these things are grade 11. 4 minutes. If you cannot get it in 4 minutes, then you don't know it. That's going to be our drill. All right, I'm beginning to see answers. X equals to 6. And then Flory says x equals to 6 or 27. Can I get more answers? Yes, Flory. Ask your question. How many minutes do we have? 20 seconds. 23 or 6 is in Jabulo. All right, time up. So the remaining 30 minutes, I think we should go to simultaneous equation. Let's see. What would I do here? Look, for me, I'll just say let the root of x minus 2 be equal to k. It's just to make it look easy. So k plus 3 equals to 2 over k. Already, it's now easy to do. Multiply everything by k. K times k, k squared, 3k. The reason I'm multiplying by k is that k becomes, that denominator goes away. Do you notice now what I have? I have a trinomial. We open two brackets. All right. Are we going to get factors? Oh, sorry, it's not 2. It's 10 over k. 10 over k. Where did I see the 2 from? 10 over k. Because I'm already seeing we're going to have a challenge. 10. All right. I think factors are now easy. I see a 5 and a 2. All right. Plus 5 minus 2 equals to 0. Yes. 5 minus 2 is 3. So k equals to negative 5 or k equals to 2. But what is k? Spare, your hand is up. Spare, your hand is up. But what is k? Okay, guys, I have a lot of people raising hands but not saying anything. Ritabile.
Sir?
Yes, Ritabs.
Sir, from the text, I don't understand how you got to say it because if I said, can you please explain the whole thing over?
Which one?
3 plus k equals to 10 over k.
K plus 3 equals to 10 over k.
Yes, so can you please explain from that step?
All right, I said when we use k is to make sure that the presentation becomes easy. I see that this might give me a problem. Hence, let root of x minus 2 be equal to k. Anywhere I see that, I'm going to put a k. K plus 3 equals to 10 over k. Are you okay, Ritabile?
Thank you, sir. I now understand.
Good. So you are saying let to make it easy for you to be able to see what you need to do. And then here I multiplied by k across so that I can get rid of this. And that led me here. Now, a normal trinomial. But what is k? Remember, you bring that statement back. or root of x minus 2. Okay, guys, there are important things I need you to learn, and there's no list. I wish I could give you a list of the things you should watch out for. All right. Space still has hands up, so I'm not sure. All right. Nomsa also hand up. Do you guys have something to quickly say before I continue?
I just wanted to have, is it fine if like times both sides by square root of x minus 2?
Yes, it's the same thing.
But say my answers are wrong. I didn't get the same one because I managed to type both sides and cancel, but my answers are not corresponding to your answers.
Okay.
I got mine at 5 or x equals to 9.
All right, you know I'm not done though.
Okay.
I'm not done. But here, please listen, there is no solution here. Why? The square root of a number is positive. The square root of a number is always positive. I want to write a note here. If I am the one introducing, please, this is very key when solving for x. If I am the one introducing a square root, then I must say plus or minus root. Guys, if you are the one who said let's find the square root of both sides and you are solving, then you must have a plus and a minus. It's plus minus. But if the thing already has a square root, you are not allowed to put plus or minus, and this has no answer. So don't tell me that you are going to square both sides. All right? But on the right hand side, oh, it's positive, so I will square both sides. If I square both sides, automatically get rid of that square root. So x minus 2 equals to 4. X equals to 6. All right, so your answer is still not here. And guys, let's check. We can test this. This is how I do my work. Let us test it. The square root of, what is 6? We said x is 6, right? 6 minus 2 is 4. All right? The square root of 4 plus 3. What's that? That's 5 on the left-hand side. Let's test this one. 10 over square root of 6 minus 2 is also 4. Check. 5 is equal to 5. I am absolutely convinced that my answer is correct. Lumka, which one are you talking about? Is it this one or this one? I'm not sure. You said the
it's the previous one, not this one.
Not this one. Okay. Let's milk this one. Let's milk this one quickly. If there's anybody who has a question, Rebecca.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Rabes.
So I wanted to ask, let's say you did not know this about, you can't put plus or minus, right? You go about it as you normally would. Would you be penalized, although at the end you say x is not equal to -5?
Okay, x.
Or the answer that you gave then?
Yes, I think that it's 27, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So the answer is 27.
So you must test back again. Every time we did it, I'll give you the rules of certs. You must test back again. Once you test, you would see that x is not equal to 27. So if you do that and say x is not equal to 27, then you're good.
Okay, sir.
All right. Any other question here, guys? Are we okay? Because I want to quickly... Lumka, are you referring to this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lumka, look at it and tell me where you feel you are lost. I am going to write numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Quickly look at it.
I think so, just explain from 1, sir.
like I said, you are the one making 3 to the power x be equal to k. You are allowed to do that in maths. Why? You want to make it look more presentable. So anywhere you see 3 to the power x, write k.
Yes, sir.
So check, follow through. 2 what? What would this be?
It will be 2 times k.
There we go. Equals to what?
Is equals to 81
Minus.
minus the k.
Done. Check. This is no longer maths now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do you see what's going on from there?
Yes, then you transpose.
We are done now with maths.
Yes, sir.
Maths made easy. All right, Rita Bile. I just selected a few questions, so I might not be having something similar, but there are quite a number of questions. Namsa, your hand is up.
See, I still don't understand if like all the wrong answers because they're not the same as yours.
Okay, wait, sorry, Namsa. Sorry, hold on. Namsa? Namsa? Or who was talking to me? Okay, Namsa. All right. Can you give me your solution so that we all learn and see where a possible error is? What did you do, Namsa?
So what I did, I first multiplied both sides by square root of x minus 2.
All right, hold on, Namsa. I want to put your answer here so that we are all in sync. So you decided to multiply both sides by root of x minus what? 2. What? Okay, what will that give you? It will give you, watch this. This is what you did, right?
Yes.
And this would give you 10.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong. Okay, so tell me your next step.
Then I tried to expand. What did I do? Okay.
Don't worry.
It's not the same. I don't know what I did because.
You wrote it down, child. What do you mean you don't know what you did?
I said no. Can you continue from here? I just wanted to see where I went from.
Okay, I will expand. Right? The root of a number times itself will give me that number. You must know that rule. That the root of x times the root of x is equal to x. So root of x minus 2 times root of x minus 2 would give me x minus 2 plus 3 root x minus 2 equals to 10. What we do here, there are 5 steps of search that I need you to see, which I will list for you now. 3 root x minus 2. I'm going to move these things over to the other side. And that will give me 12 plus x. I hope you all see where the 12 plus x came from. The negative 2 moved to the other side, became positive. That's 12 plus x. Now, I will square both sides. I will give you those 5 steps. Square both sides. If I square both sides, the main aim is to get rid of the square root. Alright? You would see we're going to get the same answer. Are you still having the same pin? I'll have 9 into bracket x minus 2 equals to 144 plus 24x. I'm foiling here. Alright, let me see who is lost. Because if I'm squaring, I am saying 3 squared would give me 9. Then the square here cancels that square root. That leaves me with x minus 2. Let me know, guys. Can we expand? 9x minus 18. All right, can I bring all the numbers here? Okay. Or let's do this. 144 plus 2x plus x squared. I'm going to take all the other numbers to the other side. Oh, why am I writing 2x? It's 24x. All right, let's create a trinomial. x squared plus 24x minus 9x plus 144 plus 18. Follow my steps in case I make a mistake. What is 24 minus 9? That will give us, what is that? 15. And what is 188 plus 14? That will give us 26162. Now we need to factorize. All right, I see that these are big numbers, but I'm sure we can factorize. We can factorize 162. Let me see something here quickly. Looking for two numbers that will give me 162 and sum of 15. All right, amazing. 27 and 6. So check here. X, 27 and 6. All right. But let's see. Did I make a mistake of any sign? Because 27 minus 6, I'm supposed to be having a negative somewhere. Let's see. Because 27 minus 6 should give me, no, that's 21. Okay, let's see. Because I need to get, guys, just check. Did I make a mistake anywhere? Let's run again. Otherwise, we'll use quadratic. Let me see. Has anybody seen an error? I took x. Yeah,
Sorry. The other side. Go the other bracket, but you never made it negative.
Which one?
So it's minus 24x, not plus 24x.
No, I moved from the left hand side. I moved everything from the left to the right. So it's still fine. It's still fine. Let's just quickly go through and find if there's an error. All right, so we multiplied everything there. That will give us 10. This will give us that. Okay, all of this is fine up to this point. Then we move this thing over. Oh, here's the mistake. I found a mistake and no one saw it. If I move this x, it's supposed to be a negative. All right, are we okay there? Because the positive x goes and becomes, and this affects my x squared. So let's quickly fix it. It's going to be negative here and negative if we expand. I hope it's making sense, everybody. Don't get confused. Let me clean this. If I change like that, we might get confused. All right, we found that error. So let's fix it now. 9x minus 18, 144. All right. 24x minus x squared. Okay, let's move it to the right hand side so you guys don't get confused. X squared plus 24x plus 9x minus 18 minus 144 equals to 0. Please check the signs. We are all working. Plus 33x minus 162. All right, I see. What are we going to have? 33. 27 and 6. All right, Lumka, talk to me. No, Chris.
No.
Yes?
I think like, on like some, which direction did you like transpose to?
You can either move to the left or to the right. It's just based on whatever you see. I can move to the left, I can move to the right. So this time around, I decided to move to the left because some people were getting confused there. No, Chris, I can move to the right. Check. Let's do this.
Okay, so
I just want to show you something here. If I move to the right, what would I have? Negative x squared. Minus 25x. Yep. Minus 9x.
9x.
Plus 144. Plus
18.
There's nothing wrong with this. Are you okay there, Chris? Minus,
Sir,
yes?
minus x in a bracket is supposed to be positive x squared. minus x in the bracket. Okay.
12 minus
X
positive.
squared.
All right, yeah. Positive
On
x
the left
squared.
side.
Okay. So x squared minus 33x plus 162. Now, what will this give us? There's nothing wrong with whether you moved it to the left or to the right. What will this be? Minus 27 minus 6. X therefore is 27, or x equals to 6. Now you go through the last step by testing your answer. How do you test your answer? Please check. I'll take my calculator. I got 27. Root of 27 minus 3. All right, plus 3. What is my answer saying? That's the answer on the left-hand side. 3 plus 2 root 6. Let's check the right-hand side. 10 over root of 27 minus 2. It's giving us 2. Do you see that the left-hand side is not equal to the right-hand side? Hence, x cannot be equal to 27. Are you okay now, guys? Are we okay? So let's be careful of the errors that I also made. The multiplication and the signs, very key. Okay, Lumka, your hand is up. Ritabile, your hand is up.
So,
Yeah.
you know, like in easier whereby you can like find factors of a bigger number. Because sometimes you struggle and you use the quadratic formula.
You want an easier way?
Yes, sir.
Let me show you something quickly. Okay, you want to take me off the rail, but I'll show you something. You will do what you were doing in, okay, you are trying not, good, I love your question. And this would help you for those who are doing MBT or preparing for MBT. I want to factorize without a calculator. I have x squared minus 33x. Is it plus 162? Okay, guys, there's so many hands up. Check what I'm going to do. I am going to do what you were doing in grade 7 that you thought was not important. 2, 81, 3, 27, 3, 9, 3 again, 3, 3 again, 1. Please, everybody check. So I have 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. I am now going to be combining. If I take 2, these 2 here, it's going to be 2 multiplied by 81. So I'm just going to be playing around. If I take 2 and 3, it would give me 6 times 27. I could play around and come and use 9. Just keep multiplying. 9. All right? So if I choose 9, this is my 9. 3 times 3, 9. It will be 9 times 18. Because 3 times 3, 9 times 2. So you are playing around and pairing numbers like that until you find the one that will give you 33. Already, this is what I'm going to use for 33 because this one will not give me 33. That's how to find factors without a calculator. Does that make sense? Yes, Emmanuel? Ritabili, I hope that makes sense. Emmanuel, talk to me quickly. Beautiful, Ritabili, I love that. Emmanuel? Okay, but your hand is raised, Emmanuel. If you are okay, you give thumbs up, because once you raise your hand, it means you have a question or so. Okay, guys, I said I wanted to give you the steps of solving surds. And I can show you all the steps that I used there. Number 1, isolate the surd. A surd is the one that has a root. When we say isolate it, make sure it's either on the left-hand side or on the right-hand side. But what we are saying is, make sure it's alone. Isolate it. Number 2, after isolating, you square both sides. And the aim is to get rid of the surd. Once you do this, it gives you x. Number 3, expand and simplify. Please be careful when you do this part. Expand and simplify number 4. Then you solve for x. Now, number 5. You test the value of x for validity. If I go back now, I can put a tick on all of these steps for you. Isolate the surd, square both sides, expand and simplify, solve for x, test the value of x for validity. It's 6 marks, and each of this would give you a mark. And when you are expanding and you are solving, you get 2 marks there. That's where the 6 marks come from. Are we okay? So take note of these steps. They will guide. Guys, we are really building towards getting all those marks correct. Okay, let's say this one. Check this one. It's a surd. Now, with this one, the surd is already isolated. If you are looking at those steps I gave you, that's why it's 4 marks, because they've already isolated. What do? We square. And if I square both sides, let me write this out for clarity. I just quickly want to get this out of the way. Let's square both sides. So I would use a green for you to see the instruction. Just square both sides. Remember, the square root just goes away. So what do I have? No, there's no more root. It has gone. X squared minus 5. What about this one? Please, let's know how to square. It's 4x. Why? 2 squared is 4. Root x times root x would give you x. I hope we are all on board, guys. Is that making sense to you? Sweet. Do you notice what we have left? This is now easy. We are now simplifying. Now we are finding factors and we can solve. I think this will be 5n1 minus n plus, right? So x equals to 5 or x equals to -1. We are not done. You have only gotten the value of x. What must you do? You must go back and test. I can tell you that probably 5 would work, okay? But let's see. Oh, guys, I thought we were going to finish today, but that means there's going to be a part 3. 5 times 5 is 25 minus 5. All right. Do you see when I put the 5 on the left-hand side, it's giving me 2 root 5. And it makes sense because x is 5. On the right-hand side, 2 root x. What is x? 5. So that one works. Guys, automatically the -1 cannot work because I can't even find the square root of a negative. On the right-hand side, check, it's giving me an error. So what do? You put that there, saying it cannot be. Important 5 steps. Please take those 5 steps and work with them. Let's see. Oh, we have another one, but I won't do this. You can write this question down. Do it. Already it's isolated, so please take this question down. It's 4 root 4x minus 11 2 minus x. Take it down. Practice. Get an answer. Let me see if I can get something more interesting and yummy. I want something like this. What would you do here? Let me give you 4 minutes to try. 4.5. I hope it's visible. Kind of looks, it's great. This is grade 11. Obvious, because there's no algebra in grade 12. share your answers once you have them. We're going to have a part 3, so I'm not going to rush. Guys, are you winning? How did you find this one, guys? Okay, what would I do? Mics off, please, until you have to say something. All right, what would I do? Look, every time you see that exponent there, break it down. So this is 2, or, okay, 2 ways. Let's see, 2 to the power x plus 2 to the power 2. This is actually a very beautiful question, hey? Times 2 to the power negative x. Wow, this is actually lovely. Watch what I'm going to do. 17 over 2. Okay, once you know how to split these things, this is 4 times 1 over 2 to the power x. Once you know how to split and rewrite these things, maths becomes fun. 2 to the power negative x becomes 1 over 2 to the power x. Just to make it easy again, like I said, you can do it without this, but let's make it easy to the eyes. Let 2 to the power x be equal to k. What do I have? K plus 4 over k equals to 17 over 2. Does that make sense? Get rid of the k first. That's what I will do to make it easy for everyone, because I could have multiplied by 2k. Let's deal with the left-hand side. Let me show you something else. This is k over 1. Let's deal with this left-hand side. Remember how I taught you to deal with fractions? I hope you guys remember. And in case you are just joining us, to deal with fractions, adding and subtracting fractions, we use what you call DDD. The first D is a diagonal. The second D is a diagonal. And the third D is a denominator. This will always work for every fraction. A over B plus or minus C over D. Check what I'm going to do. And then when you multiply, you start from the left to the right. So you go down this way, left to right. AD. Whether you are adding or you're subtracting, doesn't matter. Then you go up again, always from left to right. BC. Multiply. Then that denominator, BD. Fractions are as simple as that. So, what would I do? If I want to do that, top left to bottom right, top to down, k squared. Plus, left to up there, 4 over the denominator, k times 1, equals to 17 over 2. We can now cross multiply. 2k squared plus 8. Some of you might have done it differently, but we are all going to get to this particular point. Now, I know that here, most of us run to the calculator. Man, come on. Let's see. Can we do this without a calculator? How do I do mine? Please watch again. It's a quick learning because I'm running up now. I have 2k squared. Let's see. Can we do this without a calculator? Take these 2 out and multiply it with this 8. You are going to have k squared minus 17k plus 16. It's a method which I love very much. Can we factorize this? Absolutely yes. K, negative 16, negative 1. We almost know that step. What did I do at first? I used the 2 to multiply the 8. Got rid of that because it's easy to factorize without a number in front. Now I have k minus 16, k minus 1. The first step was I multiplied. Now I will reverse that step by dividing by 2. Okay, I'm just going to steal space here. K minus 8, right? 16 divided by 2. When you use this method, guys, you don't want to have a fraction here. So this becomes k minus 8. You bring these 2 over here. 2k minus 1. Probably I'll repeat this again in our next session. I am done factorizing, guys. There's no need for... So what is k? Half or k. But I am not looking for k. So 2 to the power x equals to half. This can be written as 2 to the power negative 1. X therefore is negative 1. Or 2 to the power x equals to 8. 2 to the power x equals to 2 to the power 3. Beautiful. Please talk to Moa. Are we okay? Makes sense, right? Did you enjoy the simplicity there? You enjoy the simplicity. Math can be so beautiful. All right, I think this should probably be the last question on my... I think so. Oh, it's not. Please enjoy this one. You can take this one down as homework. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Oh, this is so nice. Enjoy it. Or do you want us to do this together? 5 marks. You want us to do this together? Talk to me. Nonsense. Why? You know what I would have done? make life easy for yourself. Once I do this, we are done. Let the root of 2x plus 1 be equal to k. So anywhere I see that, I'll be writing k. So what do I have? K plus 1 plus 12 over k plus 3. Do you notice it's easier on the eyes? That's what the k is for. The k is just to make it a bit easier on the eyes. Okay. I can move that 1 over just to make my life easy. K plus 12 over k plus 3. 5 minus 1 would give me what? 4. Check here. I can do my fractions. D. K times k plus 3. That's what I have. 1 times 12 over the denominator multiplication, k plus 3 times 1. Check. Guys, once you learn these principles, no questions will intimidate you. Can we expand? K squared plus 3k plus 12 equals to 4k plus 12. I have cross multiplied. I don't know if that step makes sense. K squared plus 3k, expanding, plus 12. Then cross multiply immediately. Oh, k squared plus 3k minus 4k plus 12 minus 12 equals to 0. K squared minus k equals to 0. Does that make sense? Because 3 minus 4 is minus 1. What is common? K is common. K minus 1 equals to 0. K is equal to 0 or k is equal to 1. But I am not interested in that. Guys, what would I do here? If you square both sides, it means 2x plus 1 will be equal to 0. What is x? Negative 1 divided by 2. Or 2x plus 1, the root is equal to 1. Square both sides. This will be 1 as well. 2x equals to 0. X equals to 0. Guys, go back and test. Take a calculator. We are done for today. Let's take a calculator. If my x is equal to negative half, I'll be having square root of 2 times negative half. All right. I'm just substituting, right? Please be mindful of the root. Plus 1. That still covers the root, right? Now, the next plus 1 is out. Okay. Plus 12 over the root of 2 times negative 1 over 2. If I don't get 5, then I know this one would not work. Plus 1. Now, the plus 3 is outside. Oh, check that. 5. So that one works. What about 0? 2 times 0. Do we need a calculator for that? No. 0 plus 1 is 1. The square root of 1 is 1. Are you seeing that? Okay. So square root of 1 is 1. Okay. But there's a plus 1 there. All right. Plus 12 over. That one will also give you what? 1. When x is 0. 1 plus 3. Both of them are working. There's no need to cancel any of my answers. You're welcome, Ritabile. Guys, are you okay with this? Our next session is simultaneous equation. Yes, we have simultaneous, we have nature of root. Ooh, these are non-routine questions. Guys, I cannot wait for this non-routine. It's the joker of the sessions. So we have simultaneous and non-routine. This is where I'm going to end it today. This will be posted on YouTube. All right. Make sure you subscribe. And so when we post, you get notifications on the videos that we post. Enjoy the session. For those of you that want to join the extra class and enjoy this beautiful maths, you know what to do. Send me a message on 08174422103 for maths every week. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining in. It's been a pleasure serving you. Thank you for all the applause. All right, Rizana, your hand is up. Rebecca, you're welcome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nomsa. Thank you, Rizana. Thank you, Lumka. Lumka, I guess I'll be seeing more of you soon. All right. Have a lovely night. Yes, Unati, talk to me. Mobe? Shalane, you're welcome. Unati, your hand was up for a while. Oh, it was a mistake. Oh, Rizana was a mistake. Okay. Bonolo, I guess I'll be seeing you soon as well, right? Lovely. Kaya, lovely. See you again in our next session. Goodbye. Bye, Chris. Okay, bye, guys, everybody. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure serving everyone. I'm signing out. Bye.